perpetuity. They're not monetizing today, but they will in a matter of months or a year as this begins to move.
I'm Neal Mandt of Mandt Media, and I'm here today to talk with you about something very important to the future of your company: augmented reality. As AR explodes, brands will learn that the camera phone and the internet are now connected, which will allow for consumers to simply point their phone at a product and immediately get whatever message the brand wants to communicate. This will allow for a one-on-one relationship with individuals and their mobile phone and immediate e-commerce opportunities. Augmented reality will have a huge impact on real estate, as AR allows for anything in the real world to become a trigger to open any kind of content on your mobile phone. Buildings can now be a canvas for content, e-commerce, and data collection. And because the augmented reality lives in a digital management system, it has zero effect on the property and can be changed as often as you like. Furthermore, unlike a static billboard that allows for only one advertisement, by using AR, a single property can be licensed to multiple advertisers or even multiple social media platforms, allowing for a different piece of content viewable in each app. There's so much landowners need to know about AR, how to claim their rights, and ensure that no one is sending unauthorized messages from private properties. What does this mean for tenants and their ability to augment off the side of the building? Mandt Media has the answers. We are the world's leading augmented reality representation company. Our focus is working with landowners to make sure that they are protected from unwanted AR attacks to their properties while bringing them monetization opportunities. Our partners are from all across the real estate industry, from commercial to residential. Here's how it works. You allow Mandt Media to be your representative to companies who would pay you for the rights to advertise on your real estate asset. Augmented reality is a game-changing technology. It's critical that landowners claim the ownership of their digital facade and geolocations as soon as possible. Mandt Media is here to help.
What do you guys think? So this is coming. You know, this is a world we're going to live in, and if DHL is not paying this building owner for that association, that's a violation of trademark law in today's code. Sure, there'll be additional lines in the code that say AR and VR and MR and AI are the rights of the property owner. But until then, it's important that landowners, anyone here that owns real estate, you should acknowledge your ownership of it and be prepared to defend it and look for opportunities to monetize it.
Wait, so you're telling me that if I wanted to Pokemon Go then, in theory then is breaking some type of law?
Totally breaking the law, trespassing. And you can certainly email them and they will take it off your property. But there's a business, I believe, in going to them and saying, you're welcome on my property. I just want to be paid. I want a piece of the data. I want some of the revenue. Pokemon Go makes revenue on the spot. So maybe Ken isn't good at the game. They say, hey, give me $2 right now and I'm going to level you up. And that kind of e-commerce is happening all around the world. They made $7.4 billion in 48 hours. It took 17 days for 50 million people to download the app. I think it was 40 years or something, 50 million people to use the telephone. I mean, this stuff is compressed and is moving. And I tell people, I say, you know, when the smartphone came out, I didn't immediately say, oh, rideshare. You know, I didn't think that. I don't think anybody thought that. The thing is with AR, I don't know the answers to everything. And I'm not here to tell you I have the answers. I'm just here to say, this is about to happen. You can monetize your real estate. If you have friends who are in the real estate business, they can monetize it, and I would love to work with you. Yes, Ken?
I'm not sure I understand. You're telling me that if I put a virtual sign on the federal building, I'm breaking the law?
That's correct.
Under what?
So it would be under trademark is where you do it, or intellectual property. The current code doesn't say anything about augmented reality, but this is the convergence of two worlds. This is the internet world, the 3D internet, which is going to grow all around us very soon, and the physical world. And the physical world laws say you cannot put a sign on my building.
A real sign?
Real sign. And the internet, but the internet world says you can't crack into my website and break into my website.
But I think the bigger opportunity is to create the awareness that would lead to the business you're saying first.
Totally.
You need to create that model on who owns that space first.
Yes.
And then go after anyone that's breaking my territory or whatever it is.
Yes, well, as you pointed out with Apple, Apple is big into privacy. And so the first rule in Apple is you can't violate people's privacy. If you're putting something on my building that is now monetizable.
That's Apple's law. That's
Yep.
their rule. Go ahead.
I think there can be multiple universes. Like, I can create an app where I can make a federal building have somebody's face on it, but you can create your own world to do that too in your own app.
Yes.
So multiple universes can be created in that.
Yeah, a property is infinitely licensable, but the association with the building, if I look at a building, like on Sunset Boulevard, when you see the HBO ad, you believe there's a contract between HBO and the building. In this new universe where you're looking at this, and this is real, and you believe it, and you see it all the time, they're stealing an association with the property. And that association, the messaging, must be controlled from the property, irrespective of the medium.
Let's go to Greg.
Isn't there, to me, this is ops games wax, but just someone needs to make a platform and everybody monetizes.
That's correct.
Who's governing this?
Nobody. But at its core, Apple and Google will, because they control their stores.
Who will govern it? Like,
It could be a device, it could be another Android device that's, putting something on their deck of apps that's outside Android, because Samsung put anything they want on their phones. So I think that the awareness factor, I think you're too early, and that's not a negative. I think you're too early because there's not enough awareness yet that there's violation opportunities.
You're correct, I am early.
Yeah.
But this is going to be something over the next 2 years. And if you think about the college sports space, IMG became a company by acquiring the rights to college sports. We're acquiring the rights to buildings. Yes, sir.
Has it been legally tested yet?
There have been a number of little cases, but nothing major. But we're talking to cities about passing laws now.
Isn't that screenshot from a cautionary tale where the character dies?
Hyper reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spoke with him. Yes.
So just to let you know, the very first augmented reality presentation at TED was his in 2013. It was the first time, if everyone watches or watched Marco Tempest type in augmented reality at TED. It's pretty amazing. Back there.
buildings are copyrightable, so you potentially just send a takedown notice?
Correct. If the building was built after 1990, it has a copyright protection under federal law.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yes.
Yeah, so the thing that you told me about, because I had these same questions, and the thing that really made me go, oh shit, okay, was, for instance, Facebook has their building, right?
Yes.
Imagine somebody putting up a Google ad on that Facebook building. You better believe that Facebook is going to sue the shit out of them, right?
Yes.
So that was the kind of argument like, oh,
Yeah, it's not about can you put an augmentation someplace, it's does that augmentation appear to be there approved by the building owner? And is it monetizing? That's where you get in a trademark violation.
I know Mattel's creating an AR game, and they don't have approval.
Yeah, no, and it'll fall into a gray world if it goes on people's property and causes damages.
So the last question over here is that Mr. Rubin.
Neal, do you think there'll be some pushback from traditional billboard advertisers who begin to see their monetary thing going south because people are adapting to the new technology?
I think in its simplest term, AR represents three-dimensional internet, and people are going to learn that when I point to a Coca-Cola logo on a can, it will then give me a coupon. The next thing that will be, when I point to a billboard, that billboard will give me a coupon. So all billboards will still exist because we're still walking around without glasses, but when I look at it with my phone, there's something unlocked there. And so it's going to make their business more valuable and more intense. But there's also going to be a fragmentation because of the buildings that can create more.
Let's give it up for Neal, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.